Glass has shaped our modern world. It has allowed us to see and understand our universe and glimpse life invisible to the naked eye. But now, scientists are using glass in unexpected ways to transform our healthcare. As we look through the bioglass. Bioglass was developed during the Vietnam War to heal bullet and shrapnel wounds in bone.
So here's a piece of bioglass, and as you can see, it looks just like window glass. When a surgeon is using bioglass, they tend to use it for filling holes in bone. And instead of using a big piece like this, they actually use a white powder in a packet like this. They will take it out of the packet, they'll mix it with blood and push it into the bone defect, and it will stimulate bone regeneration.
Bioglass's molecular structure is similar to the hard structures found in bone. Due to this, the material bonds to the existing bone, acting as a scaffold for the cells in your body to attach themselves and create new bone around the wound. Over time, the bioglass biodegrades, leaving the new bone in its place. The first of its kind, this material has changed the way we heal our bones. But the miracle that is bioglass has its limitations. It can only be used for relatively small repairs.
What we really need is something that can regenerate large holes in bone. Now, if we fill a large hole with just bioglass, it won't take the load because it's brittle. It'll shatter. So 15 years ago, I realized that we needed to go beyond bioglass scaffolds and move towards something else, which is why we invented bouncy bioglass.
Bouncy bioglass works in the same way as the original, but has an additional plastic, a polymer, making it suitable to treat larger injuries. But that was just the start. Now, thanks to 3D printing, Professor Julian Jones and his team are able to print 3D scaffolds of bioglass in almost any shape, allowing the surgeon to treat patients who have lost complicated bone structures through accident or disease.
So the reason we use 3D printing is just to create architectures that we can't create by conventional means. So we create specific architectures that are going to be good for many patients, not just one.
The use of 3D printing led to an unexpected discovery about bouncy bioglass, a breakthrough which could transform the way we heal joint pain and mobility problems.
We were so surprised by how bouncy we made it, we actually realised it could be useful for cartilage repair. And cartilage is actually one of the most difficult tissues in the body to regenerate because it doesn't heal itself. So by 3D printing the bouncy bioglass into specific architectures, we actually found it was actually telling our stem cells to produce high quality cartilage. As far as we know, this is the first material that is doing the instructions.
Though it's still in development, Julian's bouncy breakthrough is a step change from the original material first used in Vietnam over 50 years ago. But that's not the end of the bioglass story, because bioglass not only heals the body, it also fights infection.
They discovered the antimicrobial property because they used these bioglass implants in patients that had deep bone infections. So they just happened to see that when they were regenerating the bone, the bacteria were also being killed. The fact that the bioglass has this antimicrobial property is also really important for wound healing applications. So you can put in some cotton wool-like bioglass and you're not only regenerating the wound, but you're reducing the need for long-term antibiotics. And that's really important now that we've got this global crisis with antimicrobial resistance.
Without glass, the world as we know it wouldn't exist today. And now, thanks to the likes of Julian Jones and his team, glass is transformed into a material that has helped heal and mend our bodies in ways like never before. The future looks bright for bioglass. Or should I say, bouncy.